Why hello, it's me again, Damien Gatto. Today I'm checking out another video. Today I'm checking out a video by an MK. This one's called r/what the f is insane. So let's have fun and get this party started. And without further ado, let's go.
Slug left a trail in a perfect circle before dying in the middle of it. He knew what he was doing. I just ate like 2 Whoppers, and I think I might die. But it's okay. What am I looking at? WTF? Well, let's do it then. Fine. There are no limitations with imagination. Oh, what the hell is this? No way, dude. That's horrifying.
Well, that is... one, all kinds of broken laws and an accident waiting to happen. I've heard of redneck engineering, but this is ridiculous.
Woo! Man, what kind of suspension you got on that thing, though? That's impressive. I mean, the fact that it can move at all with like 12 people on it is impressive enough, but the fact that it balances so well is even more so. And that it, you know, the tires haven't popped, the suspension hasn't blown. That is actually more innovative than I thought it would be. I mean, it's incredibly unsafe. I would never, ever suggest anybody ride on that thing or do anything like it. My mom found this crack in our house. Okay. All right. There's a little crack there. That's fine. Are we going to get another... Sorry, I zoomed in and I see a ton of earwigs in there, dude.
Ugh. That's messing me up just looking at it. Ugh.
A ton of earwigs. That right there could be indicative of a bit of an infestation, and I don't like thinking about an infestation of creepy crawlies in my domicile. Help me, I'm really uncomfortable right now. Oh, jeez. I hope that whatever was there, you guys figured it out and got it annihilated. Oh, yep, you zoomed in. Yep, that's a lot clearer. Ugh, man, why does so much of this have to do with bugs? Stop it. Get some help. And by get some help, I mean get me some help because I'm really scared right now and I don't like this. Tree branch disconnects neutral wire from house. Electricity flows through the ground. In this case, a gas line instead. Oh my lord, I've never seen anything like that. What emergency services do I call about this?
Call some quickly or your house is about to blow. It's like this person's house is about to turn into a Michael Bay film.
If I go into our storage room and I see our water heater's gas lines glowing red, orange, whatever I don't care what color they're glowing, quite frankly. Who the do I call to come sprinting to my home? There's got to be an emergency like shut off, right? If not, oops, that's cool. Holy crap. I'm gonna flip every breaker off. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I possibly can because something's about to explode, I feel. You know? Even if that's not actually what's about to happen, why wouldn't I act like it is? This is sort of a pressing f***ing issue. A close-up of a longhorn beetle's face. I don't want to move the screen. I don't want to do that at all, actually. I would really rather just stay on this title just to be safe. Although I will...
Why is this reminding me of that horror movie, The Fly? I know it's a beetle, but still.
Say after moving over, it's actually kind of badass. How in the hell does stuff like this exist, though? Like, really? Look at this guy's face! You know what? If we look at it in a certain way, kind of looks like he's got a little goatee. You can see, like, lips in there, big aviator sunglasses, a huge bridge around the nose, right? And then, of course, the horns. But, like, honestly, they're not too far away from us, really, when you think about it. I'm lying. Look at this psycho. Holy crap. I'm always impressed at the detail we can get to at basically any size at this point, whether they're here on Earth or they're a trillion miles away. It's impressive. This dude's starting to freak me out a little bit. Can you imagine having eyes like an insect? What is it with those eyes, man? Why? What's the evolutionary benefit? I know there is one, I just don't know what the hell it is off the top of my head. And I think that's okay. because it gives you guys room to educate me when I don't know what the hell is going on.
Never ask nature why it does what it does.
My colleague reused his plastic bottle every day for 4 years. Now, I'm not sure how long you can responsibly and safely reuse a bottle like this, but I know they have the shelf life, not the water. Your water isn't what expires. If you've ever looked at bottled water and seen that it expires in like a year, the reason is the coating on the bottle could not evaporate. It could soak into the water and become dangerous. That's not what you want to drink, right? I'm
So basically, this guy's drinking poison. Fascinating.
not sure what the is going on here, but something's deteriorating and you should stop using the bottle. I wonder how often he really cleaned it. Because if you are going to reuse it, you still do need to clean it. But, dude, if you want to keep a bottle forever, buy one for like $20 and use that sucker. Use something like that. It's significantly better overall. Seriously, that's just grody, dude. Like, what could that be? Is that like pond scum? What am I looking at, man? Found this hidden in a bush in my friend's yard. If I don't see a picture of this thing open...
Don't open it. Here's my suggestion. Do not open that. Do not burn that. Do not even try to do anything with it. Just simply take it to a faraway place and bury it in the deepest hole you can find. But I'm sure there's some idiot that's going to open it.
and find out that it's either empty or it has some contents that you show us, I'm going to be so goddamn furious. I'm going to have to step away from my desk for at least a month. You'd better not fool me, man. Okay, whew. That's better. Thank you.
That's not that better to me. A lock of hair, a vial. I can only imagine the couple things this would have been used for witchcraft-wise.
Now, let's take a look. Okay, that's scary thing up there on the underside of the lid. Locks of hair. I don't want to know what's inside the vials. All right, cool. I would just put this right the back. Don't burn it. Don't throw it away. Don't sell it. Don't give it to anybody. Put it right back where you found it and forget you found it. That's what you need to do. Just forget about it. Please, I beg of you, forget about this thing, man. 21-year-old girl with gigantomastia before and after breasts coming to 12 kilograms after removal surgery. Gigantomastia? Is that how you say that? I'm assuming it's breasts that are way larger than you would want and will probably cause serious posture and spinal issues over the course of your life. Yeah, serious issues. Good.
Yeah, that's a bit over the top.
Lord, I can't even imagine. Which, by the way, just for, us Americans, let's do the math here real quick. That is 26 pounds, roughly speaking. About 26 and a half pounds of boob, okay? That is just awful. I can't imagine how not great that is to have hanging on your chest all of the time. Not even to mention having to find clothes that fit or could possibly support nearly 30-pound breasts. Like, dude, I can't imagine. So I'm glad she's clearly doing a lot better after getting that off her chest. Bruh. Okay, what do we got here? We have a guy that's he can't get his arms all the way around his back, so they had to use how many? We got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs of handcuffs on this guy.
Well, that's ingenuity.
You mean to tell me, with all the goddamn money we throw at the police, they don't have at all, whether it's in the squad car or on that humongous belt with many items of which they like to choose one more than the rest? Why don't they have cuffs with a longer chain? I mean, they had to, each officer gets what? 1, 2 pairs of cuffs? I'm assuming it's 1. Maybe they've got 2. But can you imagine having to go around, we got Whitey Little Big Planet over here. We need your help. Because we don't have a specialized tool for different body types. My dad went to our cabin for the weekend and was greeted with this. Okay. What the hell happened here? It looks like somebody shoved...
Call the police. That's all I can say. Call the police. Because obviously someone was trying to break in.
the chainsaw through or something, maybe a big sword, at many different vantage points on the door. It doesn't matter, as long as you're all right. I will say they kind of went after the wrong side of the door. I would say. I really would. If they had focused on that left side there, they could have probably chopped out, like, the lock and knob in general. But, I digress. You know, dang it, I didn't think there was going to be another photo. I do that a lot. I don't really know when another one is coming, and it seems like the ones that I want more photos of are never the ones that have multiple photos. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, that food is going to kill me, so if this is my last MK, just know that, should I call clockmaker or exorcist? Oh. Are you in a... Wait a minute, hang on. Are you, for real? Or are you at, like...
I would call both, just to be safe.
Omega Mart, or one of the other Meow Wolf locations. This seems like something you'd find at Meow Wolf. So I'm just going to go ahead and guess that it's at one of those locations. I know it's not at the Denver location. It's not at Convergent Station. It might be in Omega Mart. If it's not in those two, I'm not sure. Past that, it just looks like it might be a creepy museum piece. You can see the motor behind you can see the cutout in the wall, you know? So, sounds like to me you don't need either, actually. You need a curator, a tour guide, I don't know, someone to keep taking you through the exhibit that you're clearly in, you fool. My grandparents' garage that my cousin has been living in. It's gross and covered in but not... I wouldn't say this is on the same level as some of the hoarders we've seen. It might...
Still, if I had to live with somebody and this is what I walked into... I'd be like, man, I know you need help on rent, but at the same time, I'm not even stepping foot in there until you clean it. Like the hell? For God's sakes.
Be considered hoarding a little bit. I'm not sure what the definition is, if there is like a hard definition for sure, but it's clearly not the residence of someone who is in good mental standing right now. Someone's not doing well, okay? This is probably what Asmongold's garage looks like, if I had to guess. This is gnarly, and he's got a dog. He's got a dog that looks like it's been bred horrifically. That's cool. Very, very neat. Yeah. I'm actually surprised I don't see like a gamer rig in here, you know what I mean? Found this in my Doritos. Did I win? What do I do now? Did you get a golden ticket to visit the Doritos factory? Oh, that's what you mean. It's disgusting. I was hoping it was something cool for once. Like maybe this is how we found out Doritos was doing some kind of golden ticket sweepstakes, where when you win it, you get $1 quintillion or something.
I'd like that. Instead of going to the chocolate factory, you get to go to the Doritos factory. I mean, I love Doritos.
Thing like that, right? This is disgusting, and I don't like how it looks wet. You guys see that? You guys notice how it looks a little wet? A little gross? A little disgusting? Yuck. Oh, I didn't want to keep seeing the meat wad from your goddamn Doritos bag, man. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be real. Like I said, whenever I want more images, I don't get them. But whenever I explicitly don't want them, I get more. Every time. It's without fail. Oh, help me. Tree roots or mold. All we can say is, what the hell is growing under our floors? Ooh, I hope it's tree roots. Although...
No, that's just the start of The Last of Us.
Oh, that might not be that much better. I mean, both are invasive, and both are hard to get rid of, but which one would you rather have? A serious network of tree roots invading your home and destroying the foundation, or mold? Oh, I'm sorry. That looks like a spore of some kind. I'm no fungi expert, or fungi, if you so choose, but, your house about to be the Last of Us, dog. That's something you want to call somebody about right now, because that doesn't look like tree roots. I feel like at a certain distance, I mean, no, I know the roots can get really tiny. The farther out you go, they can get real small, but no, I think you've got a fungal infection on your hands here. You might be able to test it by how hard it is, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that's like a fungi tends to be squishy, right? Squishy, slimy, whatever. At least from what little I know, which is nothing. And a tree root probably will be a little stiffer, right? Maybe that's something you can do to test it? I don't know, I'm scared. Oh, there's so much more. You know, actually, hang on. Let's take a look at this here. it could just be, this looks like a concrete floor, right? Like a concrete foundational floor. That's what it looks like. So it could very well be that there are micro cracks all over the place because your home's a little older or something, and a bunch of dirt and mud and whatever has just accumulated underneath and seeped into said cracks. That would be my first real assumption before I actually want to jump to cordyceps are going to invade your brain, you know? There's even more. Oh, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Now it's starting to kind of look like the walls of subways back, like 20 years ago. You guys remember how subway walls used to look? One of my books, or one of the books, my toddler got in her Frozen book set. Frozen from the movie, I'm guessing. I don't know what else it would be. F is for
Oh, she's gotten a lot more than just snow on her face. If you know, you know. No, I'm not going to say it. I do not want YouTube to hammer down the hammer on me. I could say something so dirty. But never mind.
Frozen face. Okay, that's an interesting choice right there. Like, it would have felt silly enough if she didn't have those eyes. You know? I'm trying to, like, project out and sort of see this as, like, a mother or father would, you know, when you're reading through it with the toddler and you go, oh my god, right? I'm trying to see it from their point of view here. Because, you know, if she had a fucking smile on her face and had some emotion there, this would look a little bit different, you know? She's kind of got a Santa Claus look on, because snow, funny, whatever. But I don't like the bedroom eyes, or whatever you want to call them, at all, actually. So, you can burn that one or return it, get your money back. My grandma has an entire colony's worth of bugs on her table. Okay, cool, yeah, it's...
I don't care if I'm related to you. The second I see that, I'm out. Ugh.
Infested. That's really neat. What kind of bugs are these? Are these like mayflies? What the hell? That's actually genuine.
Why does she have so many? I mean, I usually expect grandmothers to be a lot more cleanly.
Genuinely terrifying. Genuinely terrifying. I wonder if there are any exterminators that do handle emergency duty. Like, please, I need you out here this second. I need you to get in your truck and gas this home. Also, is it true that past a certain point of infestation, they burn the house down? Like, the fire department has to come out, they make a perimeter and they burn the home down or something crazy like that? Is that real? Or is that only in the case of certain types of demolition? Thought it was mold. Wish it was mold. Oh, what? No, more bugs. Oh, no.
Mother of God. What the hell even is that? It had to be pork. Gummy bear brats? If I want to find whoever created this and just punch them upside the head. Ugh. You don't put gummy bears in the pork.
It's not more bugs. What am I looking at here? What am I... I don't know what it is I'm seeing. This is horrifying. Is there like some kind of... I don't even want to guess. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm going to keep it 100% with you, G. I don't want to know what the this is. All I know is that... Oh, no. Oh, no. I just read the label. Oh, no. Why did I do that? Guys, no. I just read what the label says. Holy there's no way that's real. Are you joking? Oh, my God. What kind of Caucasian is this? Gummy bear brats? Are you serious? 4th of July...
I'm not gonna lie, he's not wrong. Only a white person would come up with this. I'm not joking.
Is about to be off the chain because someone's getting murdered. Oh, I genuinely thought there was some kind of like pus infusion. Somehow this is worse. You're right. I wish it was mold too. Thai man discovers venomous snake frozen inside ice cream. Okay, now look, at least here in the United States, we hear all kinds of things about legal limits for certain things that can get inside stuff you buy. Like, for instance, I guess there's a legal limit for how much ground cockroach can appear in your coffee, right? But this is a little ridiculous, I think. Oh my lord, how in the shit? Okay? This is about to be like, yo, United
Normally I would say extra protein, but if you eat that, you're probably gonna die.
States, folks. This is about to be the kind of shit we're going to be dealing with, man. We're going to be finding venomous snakes and human heads inside tubs of ice cream and stuff like that. Once we start getting rid of, like, actual safety for our food, which I'm not saying that's what happened here. Obviously, that's probably not the case. I feel like Thailand has got more stringent requirements than we do now, so I can't even imagine what the shit led to this. A U.S. research team has bred mice with mammoth fur. So are they cute or are they horrifying beyond all reason? Okay, that's f***ing adorable. Oh my god.
Well, that's actually adorable. Wow.
Can I have one? Look at how fluffy. Are we still actually trying to, like, bring the mammoth back for some reason? I'm not sure what the evolutionary benefit or the ecological benefit would be to bringing back an extinct species. I mean, I don't mean like of the 1,000 or million or however many have gone extinct the last 100 years. It would be great if all of them, not all of they, were still around, right? But something that lived like, when was the last mammoth? If we figure, what was the last mammoth death, right? I say that like, like it was a competition. Let's see, when did they go extinct? Okay, cool. I went to the Natural History Museum's website. By 4,000 years ago, they were gone. All right, cool. My worst nightmare. Okay. Oh, right, I saw this video.
Frick that! Frickin' that! I hate roaches with a passion. Just as much as I hate spiders, especially the flying ones. This is a nightmare. Trust me, if I was in this place where he is right now, I would turn into the biggest wimp you've ever seen in 1.2 seconds. You would see me screaming like a female Homer Simpson. Frick that! Now let's keep going.
Oh, this frickin' cockroach farm? I can't remember.
You mother, dirty little butt.
What this actually is all about. Not a job I would be. Oh no, you stepped on. No! He's killing them! That is crazy to see, though. What in the world? This one, I'm gonna have to look this one up, too.
I'm sorry, but why are you breeding them?
It looks like a farm. It looks like they're being grown. They're being harvested, I assume, for one reason or another. Are we going to start harvesting cockroaches to make, like, bug paste? Are we going to make those bars from Snowpiercer? Because if so, look, I'll give it a try. All right? Okay, one Wikipedia page later, and I'm intrigued. They can be raised as a food source for humans, feed for animals, like lizards, or sold to the pharmaceutical industry for use in medicine. What is my ibuprofen full of dead cockroach? Because that's sick as hell, actually. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Also, did you know that dried cockroaches can sell for up to $20 a pound?
I'm on the wrong line of work.
Pissing in a urinal,
Which I'm not monetized, so I don't think you could call this work. I just do this for fun nowadays.
at the bar when this guy poked his head up. No! What the f***? Dude! If I had to guess, someone put him in there.
Oh, the little guy's so adorable.
Because I know that it's not incredibly uncommon for some creepy crawlies or snakes or whatever, rats, to work their way through sewer systems and appear in toilets. It's not completely uncommon, completely unheard of. It does happen, though rare, right? But I don't know about this one. I never hear of it being in a urinal, okay? So it seems like someone thought it would be funny to try and kill a snake by putting it in a f***ing toilet. I don't know. All I can see is someone pooping. Poisonous snakes and insects inhabit the area. So we've got what looks like a jack-o'-lantern with a funny little head. Cool. A scorpion. And then, yeah, that just looks like a guy taking...
What the...
I'm not gonna lie. I 100% agree. I don't know what else. I don't know. Maybe what they're telling you to do is not take a here, whether you're camping or not. I'm assuming you're not allowed to camp in this area. Why would you want to camp in an area with this sign here? But that's what, if I had to guess, that's what it is. If you are going to be here and you got to take a shit, don't take a shit out here because a snake might, bite your butthole. My coworker takes a shower in the office shower, and he found this inside of them. Okay, so we've got 5-in-1 conditioner. Sounds like a man thing. And then 2-in-1 shampoo, I guess, over there. Holy shit. Shoving
No.
a biohazard, those are a biohazard, into a plastic container. Yeah, that makes sense. You can buy biohazard bins, by the way, from like pharmacies and stuff for your used needles if you take like hormonal injections or something like that at home. So just keep an eye out for that if you don't. But if you have used a shampoo bottle before, that's not quite up to snuff, unfortunately. And putting it in one that is potentially in fucking use, because there's conditioner in there, right? Not cool. There are dead spiders in my basement, covered in flesh-eating mold. No way. No way.
That's kind of cool, but at the same time, no. I'd be afraid if I touched that, it'd start moving.
Hey, hold on. Sorry, did another quick Google, and apparently as of, what was it, February 14th? We have a newly discovered fungus that turns cave-dwelling spiders into zombies.
Like my anxiety wasn't up enough with my fear of spiders.
Oh, no. Oh, it's real. Oh, man. You know what I do have to say? While it is horrifying, like cosmically and existentially horrifying, these cotton ball bodies here, they look cool as shit. Like, it's badass looking as hell. Kind of looks like something straight out of frickin' Atomic Heart or whatever. There's a light projection of Steve Harvey over Atlanta right now, and I have no clue why. Huh. Is he alive? This is diabolical. Oh, right.
Oh my god. My grandma had one of these. I'm not lying. My grandma had one of these, and I was like, I was so afraid of germs at the time because of that fabric toilet seat that she had, our toilet seat cover, that I literally would take pieces of toilet paper and drape it over different... You get the point. It was just, why would you want this on your toilet seat? At all? Just saying.
We've seen that one before. If you have one of these, know that you're wrong and you need to correct this action yesterday. Bit into my Wendy's chicken sandwich and thought it was a little off. Yep, I figured. That exact...
Can somebody say food poisoning? Can somebody scream lawsuit?
Same thing happened to me when I bought a chicken sandwich from the Walmart deli. I know there's going to be at least a couple people going, "Whoa, it's a Walmart sandwich, you should have..." No, I'm supposed to be able to trust the food that I purchase from places. Doesn't matter where it's from. The wrigglers in my toilet bowl after leaving it for a week. Okay, well, clean your fucking toilet? This is after a week? You might have to have like a plumber check on something, man. There's demons in them.
Well, that was interesting, and definitely what the F. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. I definitely got a kick out of this. I haven't checked out MK's content in a long time. And I hope everyone's going to stay. Hope you all take care and still stay classy.